All right, y'all, we're going to take a look at this Boudoir Facebook ad, see if we believe it has BLCS, aka Boudoir low click syndrome. So BLCS is, Boudoir low click syndrome. That's when the unique CTR all of our Boudoir Facebook ads is under 6%. So it means fewer than 6 out of 100, every 100 women are clicking somewhere on our Boudoir Facebook ad, which means our ad is entering fewer than 6 out of 100 women's brains, because that means they didn't simply scroll by if they clicked on it, just click somewhere on it. And that means fewer than 6 out of 100 women actually have a non-zero chance of buying from us, every 100 women. It's because if the only way they have a chance of buying from us is if our ad enters their brain. So we gotta get this unique CTRL is kind of the master metric, the leading metric. We gotta get this up as high as possible. 6% is the floor, that's the minimum. And if we're under 6%, we got a massive problem. That's because unique CTRL under 6% is not normal. It's a symptom of a deeper root cause. Extremely common. Everyone thinks it's normal. Everyone says, oh, it's normal, it's normal, normal. Incorrect means something's terribly, terribly broken. That deeper root cause are the 3 pre-click mistakes. More on those at the end of the video. Now, a Boudoir Facebook advertiser with BLCS is a Boudoir low-click advertiser, a BLCA. So we can see our universe taking shape here. A BLCA with BLCS is caused by the 3 pre-click mistakes. And BLCS is treated with Boudoir pre-click optimization, Boudoir Pico. Treatment takes about a week. Lucky for you, we discovered this. We created it. It's worked every time we've done it. And the way treatment works is we duplicate the original ad, leave the original ad as it is. We duplicate the original ad. We actually apply the Boudoir Pico treatment to the duplicated ad, leaving the original untouched. And we run them both in parallel and we see which one has better metrics at the end. On average, it takes about a week. And after that, we increase or we keep whichever one running has the best metrics. Now, once treated with Boudoir Pico, we now have pre-click alignment. So we solve the 3 pre-click mistakes, we achieve pre-click alignment. And pre-click alignment activates Boudoir brain entry boost in our Boudoir Facebook ads, aka we finally got our unique CTR all above 6%. And a Boudoir Facebook advertiser with Boudoir brain entry boost is a dominant Boudoir advertiser, a DBA. So this is our universe right here, right now. A BLCA with BLCS is caused by the 3 pre-click mistakes. We solved that with Boudoir Pico. It takes about a week. We achieve pre-click alignment and we become dominant Boudoir advertisers with Boudoir brain entry boost. So part of my residency, first part was went out and got a Boudoir Facebook ad out in the wild, brought it back here to the hospital, tested it, found out that our unique CTRL on that one was 4.3%. So our unique CTRL is under 6%. 6%. So we know that BLCS is present, Boudoir low click syndrome, and now we got the solution for it. So we treated it with Boudoir Pico. So what happened after that? Took about a week. We got the unique CTRL up to 6.88%. So we found out the original Boudoir Facebook ad was wasting 37% of ad spend. So if they're wasting 37% of ad spend, and we're actually, if they're spending 10 grand a month on the original Boudoir Facebook ad, now they only need to spend 6,300, 6.3 grand a month on the Boudoir Pico treat ad in order to get into the same number of women's brands. This is the power of Boudoir Pico. So that difference, 3,700 bucks a month, they now no longer have to spend. They can pocket it. They keep it in their pocket every single month, and for the next 12 months, that's literally like 40K in bonus money. It's kind of like phantom bonus, Boudoir Pico bonus, whatever. No extra effort, no servicing extra clients, just finally solving BLCS once and for all. Now, BLCS, so next part, residency part 2. Had a unique CTRL, went out there, found one. With the Facebook ad, and its unique CTR was 1.39%. So we know that it's under BLCS, unique CTR under 6%, so BLCS is present, and Boudoir, so Boudoir low click syndrome is present. Now, we discover, now that we got the solution, we treat it with Boudoir Pico, takes about a week, and we got the unique CTR all up to 9.13%. So we found out the original Boudoir Facebook ad was wasting 84% of ad spend, literally wasting 84% of ad spend. So they're spending 10 grand a month on the original Boudoir Facebook ad. Now they only need to spend 1.6 grand a month on the Boudoir Pico treated ad to get it into the same number of women's brains. And as a result, that difference, $8,400 a month, they no longer have to spend. They just pocket it, $8,400 a month bonus, kind of a phantom bonus or Boudoir Pico bonus. They just simply don't spend the money, it stays in their pocket, acts as a bonus. And at the end of the year, it's like, like 100 grand, 100K bonus just from, one Boudoir Pico treatment. So unique CT, so finally I'm in my own hospital, I got a residency, had a patient come through, his unique CTR all 5.03%. Boom, unique CTR is under 6%. We know that BLCS is present, and now we know we can treat it with Boudoir Pico. So we did that, took about a week. We got the unique CTR all up to 15.35%. So we found out the original Boudoir Facebook ad was wasting 67% of ad spend. And as a result, if he was spending 10 grand a month on the original Boudoir Facebook ad, now so basically now he only needs to spend $3,300 a month on the Boudoir Pico treated ad. And it actually, to get his ad into the same number of women's brains. And he actually only, that difference at $6,700 a month actually increases, or whatever we say. It actually basically doesn't have to spend that, just simply pockets it, kind of a phantom profit or a Boudoir Pico profit. But he no longer has to spend it. He pockets it every single month. Stays in his pocket simply from him not spending it. And at the end of the year, it's like what, 80K bonus, 80K phantom profit, 80K Boudoir Pico profit by simply just running this one treatment of Boudoir Pico. So what we've seen out in the wild, real testing, real data, real people, real results. The average Boudoir Facebook ad with BLCS is wasting about 50% of its ad spend. So you have about half its ad spend is being wasted. And as a result, we actually, look at the numbers here, wasting 37%, wasting 84%, wasting 67%. Average these up, the average of these probably somewhere between 50 to 60%. So wasting about 50% of its ad spend. So spending 10 grand a month on Boudoir Facebook ads, that means, if you got BLCS, if the Boudoir Facebook ads have BLCS, Boudoir Pico can probably shave off approximately, 5K and wasted ad spend every single month. And you simply not spend that. You just keep it in your pocket. So it's literally 5K phantom profit, phantom bonus every single month, Boudoir Pico bonus every single month. And we actually increase, at the end of the year, it's like approximately a 60K profit. No extra work, no extra effort, no servicing more clients, no more fulfillment, just being more efficient. All right, so now we're here, we're gonna diagnose this, see if we believe it as BLCS, aka Boudoir low click syndrome. So let's see what we got here. So we got the below creative cluster mistake. The false belief that causes us to make this mistake is that we're trusting Facebook, that what they tell us we should fill out in our ad is what we actually should fill out in our ad, because that'll bring us more results. That is better for us. But the consequence of this, actually, when we do this, more and fill out all these fields, more women actually scrolling by our Boudoir Facebook ads, not clicking anywhere, ads not entering the women's brains, and we actually are wasting money on those impressions. So we get more women scrolling on by, fewer women clicking on our ad. And Facebook actually loves this because Facebook can serve more ads per unit time, earn more money per unit time, where we're wasting more money per unit time. Second, we're going to look at the creative here. So we got the looks like an ad mistake. The false belief that causes us to make this mistake is we believe that the false belief that causes us to make this mistake is we believe our ad should look like an ad because that's how we see other Facebook ads. They look like ads. Other Boudoir Facebook ads, they look like ads. So everyone can't be wrong, can they? Well, but basically everyone I've seen, or every Boudoir Facebook ad I've seen has had BLCS, aka Boudoir low click syndrome. So the consequence of making this mistake is way more women scrolling by our Boudoir Facebook ad than necessary, pulling our unique CTR all under 6%, decreasing or contributing to BLCS, aka Boudoir low click syndrome. Finally, looking up here, first 2 3/4 lines Facebook mobile newsfeed, that's all that's going to show. So, frontline healthcare workers, you are the warriors. Okay, all right, so yeah, we got a little bit of context here, but we're lacking a lot of context. So it's the lack of context mistake. So the false belief that causes us to make this mistake is that we believe that we have enough context that we're not filtering out too many people from clicking into our ad, but in fact, the less context we have, actually, the fewer people will be clicking into our ad up to a point. So we haven't maxed out the context, or we need to get more women clicking in, which means we have way more women scrolling by than necessary, pulling our unique CTR all under 6% and contributing to BLCS, aka Boudoir low click syndrome. All right, so after looking at all this, my diagnosis is yes, I do believe this Boudoir Facebook ad has BLCS, aka Boudoir low click syndrome, with a unique CTR all under 6%. So if you're a BLCA with BLCS and you've got your Boudoir low click advertiser with Boudoir low click syndrome, so your Boudoir Facebook ads have a unique CTR all under 6%. And you've been looking at the market, seeing it get more and more saturated, more Boudoir photographers. Every time someone gets a new iPhone, they're putting their Google My Business profile up saying they now shoot Boudoir. Every time someone gets a new camera, they're posting in the mom groups saying they now shoot Boudoir. So more saturation, same number of buyers, more competition. You're seeing, more inflation just in living costs, cost of living, and you're optimizing, pulling more money out of the other parts of your business than what we, and you're seeing that since you spend more than 10 grand a month in Boudoir Facebook ads, we can eliminate approximately, 5K of that per month, put that back in your pocket, you no longer got to spend it. So that'd be over 60K over the next 12 months, approximately 60K over the next 12 months. And, you want to optimize the Facebook ads part of your Boudoir business, kind of get more money out of that same inputs, or, eliminate or less inputs but more output, or less inputs but same output, kind of optimize there. And you want to achieve pre-click alignment PCA, become a dominant Boudoir advertiser, and have Boudoir brain entry boost in your Boudoir Facebook ads, because you need that on your way to become the #1 Boudoir photographer in your city. Then shoot me a DM when I do open it up for a new patient intake. Right now I do not have that open, but open it up for new patient intake, and then we will see if you qualify for the Boudoir Pico treatment.